What's up everybody, welcome to another matchup guide. It's the BlightedRa here for SkyCoach, and today we're going to play LeBlanc versus Diana in low plat mid gold elo. Obviously the matchup is going to be very LeBlanc centric because Diana is considered as a shutdown pick for LeBlanc, but the good LeBlanc can always maneuver around her. I see a lot of LeBlanc struggle in this matchup when it should be one of the easiest matchups as long as you have good lane control. It shouldn't matter what they do. So for my runes, I go, in this matchup, I go Electrocute, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection. Ghost Poro is really good. You can take Ghost Poro instead of Eyeball Collection, I just forgot to change it. And Ravenous Hunter. I take the 4 cookies, and because I have lane control already, I didn't need to go Minion Dematerializer. I can just decide when to shove and when to push, and when to freeze. Diana cannot, and I have Time Up Tonic. It means that I'm going for Corrupting Potion. Against melee matchups, Corrupting Potion is really great because you get multiple procs of the same potion. So you could attack at the beginning of the first 15 seconds, and then hit another Q. Since your Q is on a 6 seconds cooldown, you can squeeze in 2 Qs with 3 seconds to spare in the tick of the Corrupting Potion. As in for Diana, she starts early game really bad start, and then she just eats a lot of autos. W auto, and you go back and you auto. That deals a lot of damage, and it's a really high damage combo. As you can see, you just try to farm without missing a lot of CS, and basic class hitting every CS, and I managed to get 5 out of 6, which isn't great. I should get all 6, but apparently I'm ending up at 10 CS a minute. She was just way too back at that spot, and yeah. Started the early game pretty weakly, except that I prioritized the damage on Diana's HP, because if she doesn't have her HP bar, she really cannot opt to go for really the strategy. She cannot push me out and reset, and she cannot decide to do any other Diana back plays at level 3 or at level 4, therefore always have lane control. That was a miscalculated trade by my end, but it doesn't matter because we have Corrupting Potion, so you can go for it. She tried to save her potion as much as she could so she can counter my Corrupting Potion, but it didn't help. As you can see, cookies come in handy, and it shouldn't matter if you miss or not, as long as you're very preservative with your mana. Trying to secure the first kill, which is really it can be done by freezing the wave, and it shouldn't matter what she does. If you land your chains and you get to poke her early on, you can get the kill at level 3 or level 4. Just preserve your mana and pray accordingly. You don't have to do aggressive plays. So for my CS, I have 32 CS in 5 minutes. Not the best, but obviously not that bad. And she also tried to CS and contested. If she had played it safer, she'd lose like 10 CS. At the same time, she's still alive and not give me first blood. Just go for these combos as you're trying to freeze the wave. Just get the free harass. She uses her Q. This is your chance to go in, because there's really nothing a Diana can do unless if she flash W's you when you're too low. Is a Corrupting Potion, does not matter. Why be preservative with it when you're trying to go for a poke? My jungle Pantheon basically just decided to ignore all the lanes, and basically nothing happens for a really long while here. Just the same push and shove, push and shove. Try to freeze the lane over here by keeping 3 minions alive and making sure to pull them to the direction. They were too low to be in a deeper position in the turret because the minions would have killed them before they would have frozen. So I just basically managed to deny her approximately 6 CS, and then I have a 10 CS lead. Just decided to try and target me. I'm just like healing up from my Taste of Blood. As you can see, I've healed 175% Just try to go for really quick combos, not really caring what she can do, because I'm not gonna prolong the fight with her, because I lose on the long-term fight. I only can burst her because she has a passive. And we are 10 CS ahead still. Making sure that we get whatever we want from this. It's like you just want to have good lane control against the Diana and try to out-roam her around the map. Finally some action will happen, so bear with me over here. So I do see that bot lane is really low, and I try to just gank them, and then I saw that, and then Diana actually comes, which is really unfortunate because I never expected her to be there. So Diana flash ignites that, and I just ignite Diana and kill her, so basically trade kills. She gets a kill on my bot laner, and I get a kill on her. It is good for me that this happened, because not only I get this plate, I also pick up next wave, and she doesn't get to respond and pick up the wave mid lane, only a bit later. So that just propels me really early into the, propels me really hard into the game. Let's just review this for a minute. So I see her trying to take my platings, and I know that this should be punished because she does not have her flash. I have my flash, it's time to use it. Flash W into melee range. You will never miss the E. And then Pantheon was really near, and I told Ping the Pantheon to actually come. And that's just how you try to propel your team ahead. Like, it should have got the kill should have been transferred to me, but I guess Pantheon wanted it and I couldn't secure it in time, so I use this opportunity to get another plate while Diana's dead, and I just push another minion wave. I wanted to go bot side right now, but I don't think I do. I actually do not, because I believe that I should prioritize lane pressure, because after this she will try to go for a plate, which she shouldn't. Then I see this fight bot side. I decide to take the long route, and I put a control ward so I can see whether they see me or not, because I already know they have no vision over here. And basically I know that Diana is hiding in this bush. She thinks that I forgot. So Lucian tries to go in, and I completely obliterate the Caitlyn. And it's time to obliterate Diana. Auto attack her, stay close to her, doesn't matter. I use the cookie and the corrupting potion just in case if I was going to die. Just in case if she was going to get that insane burst on me, might as well use it. Take blue buff from Pantheon, he does not need that. And basically I get to do what I want. Recalling here and going for the dragon fight is really important, because I want to be at full HP for the dragon when it comes, so I can just respond to anything just in case. I see that the Kayn is ganking my Jax, so I try to do a counter gank. I wait for him, but at the end of the day I just saw him over here, and that was like free double buff transfer. Trying to auto attack the Malphite apparently does not slow him down, even though I have red buff. As you can see, actually he's trying to outrun me. Then he just steals my move, he just hits me with that, and that I have nothing to respond with. Could have killed him if had I chained him earlier, but then Malphite still ends up dying. Like that. And Jack doesn't get the Triumph proc. Diana tries to chase me. I have no idea what she's thinking. That was really slow. I have no idea what was she thinking. And then I saw the Tark again, and I was like, no, I'm not going into this again. I don't have to. I don't want to. And this is how you keep your pressure up, by not dying, not taking quick decisions. I do die once in this game though, so having 137 CS at 17 minutes isn't ideal, but it isn't that bad, because it can be 120 in a win. Basically just deleted the Caitlyn. Since I'm really far ahead, I can go for any play. I analyze this, and I always ask the question, who's the biggest target that I can take out? Waiting for the Tark ultimate to activate, and then to just stop, just kill the Caitlyn without allowing her to respond. I'm not sure the flash was necessary over there, and you basically just get the Kayn. And we continue playing the champion. Not sure if I don't know why they're with me here, not taking Rift Herald, but they're just, I don't know why they're with me. The Kayn decides to go for a really stupid play by just standing right next to me, and then they decide to go for the Caitlyn again. Pantheon gets the Caitlyn, but Malphite is a bit too tanky, so I decide to ignite him, but he's full AP Malphite, he has Zhonya's, and I can get the kill on Diana, no problem. Funny how Malphite got the Taric shield and lived, isn't it? On top of his already huge tanky shield. Over here it was just a pretty stupid dive and I end up dying from this one. It just doesn't really help. I thought that Pantheon was going to ult and we would zone them, but they were like, oh, we're just gonna run them down, and then Pantheon basically makes a huge mistake and allows me to die. So basically you can see that they actually had a vision over here and I didn't know about that, and it was obvious, but I really wanted the Pantheon to come and zone them out. Pantheon didn't use his ultimate, he didn't took his zone, and basically he left me to die. The correct play was to ult that every single time. So in here, Diana started to be a little bit strong by having Deathcap and Spellbinder. She was going for Banshee Veil, but the game wouldn't last that long, so we didn't let it allow it anyway. Again, Pantheon does a really genius play of spawning Rift Herald in front of the Kayn, then asking him to zone, which is a ridiculous demand. How can you zone a Kayn in his base? So over here Diana gets the jump on me, and it was kind of obvious from the Kayn's movement that he was going for me, and I just didn't have enough, I didn't have my W, so I didn't want to bend my flash. I bend my flash later so she does not target me with another charge of her ultimate. And then I can see if I can this stage, Jax joins in and then I can kill the Kayn with my LeBlanc and burst him. Then Diana dies because of the Leona CC, which was really well played Leona ulti over there. Ping your team for Baron, don't let your team make the decision on their own, because your team is not capable of deciding. Basically get the Baron buff.
Red team has slain Baron Nashor.
So looking at the map and looking at the minimap, I know that Caitlyn is going to take this way back. She thinks that I did not see it, but still, not a lot of skill required for that combo. I don't think you need a lot of skill to play LeBlanc when you're 10-1. It shouldn't matter what you do, as long as you land whatever, it works. Trying to break in the base using the biggest not the best macro plays. Just having your laner split 1-2-2 is really weird, but it doesn't matter since you're ahead with Baron buff for 25 minutes, with half of their team dead, so whatever you do is right as long as you put the pressure. You exert the pressure, and then since this turret is going down, Pantheon can handle it on his own, and I get to join this fight and help them eliminate Caitlyn and Taric. Getting the chains. And this is game, by the way. And here you can end the game. Seeing that Kayn can ult me, I didn't go for that mark. Didn't need to proc it. And we have 3 inhibitors, so all that we need to do is just wait. Well, I mean, that's game, by the way. And I hope to see you on another video.